What the fuck going on up there?
It's somebody.
Welcome to the motherfucking Savage Report. I'm your boy Louis V. Love, and I'm here with my dog Leela.
Little Biz.
Yeah, I like that. You can work that a little bit more.
Little Biz.
Yeah.
I know. I was kind of too eager. I was like,
yeah, you jumped right in there. You came in there hard. He's going hard. Yeah, man. So, RJ's not here. He had the death in the family. Rest in peace to Pops. You know what I'm saying? Straight up, my nigga. We here for you, my dog.
Condolences.
You know what I mean? But it comes with life. You know what I mean? Death is a part of life. And the good thing is like, you know, I don't feel as bad when I lose someone that's older as I do with someone that's our age. Because 80-something, 90-something years old, that's a full fucking life.
Every time someone does pass and I ask like what the age is, as soon as you give me like some 70 and up, I'm like, they lived a good life.
They lived a good life.
But you tell me they're like sick, 50.
Yeah. It depends on how they died too, though. Because like, you know, it's difference between someone dying in pain and then someone just tired.
True.
You know what I mean? I know when I turn about 85 years old, it's about time. It's like, I'm looking at my kids
be 100.
like, all right, nah. Do I want to be 100?
I do.
I've seen someone that's 100 and they be like,
that's not gonna be me.
You know
that's not gonna be me. I already said it. Like, I don't want to be the 100. If I don't want to be the 100, you gotta roll me out, and they be like, "Grandma," and I'm like,
"Give me the morphine. No, give me the morphine."
I'm talking about 100 quality life. I'm talking about 100. Like, I'm sitting here like, "Hey, y'all." You know, type of thing. If it's not that,
I've never
send
seen
me to the upper room.
like that. I've seen like a 90. I've seen like a 92.
My grandpa is 90 something.
Yeah, I've seen some 90-year-olds that's still kicking
and still walking, can still drive, and all that shit. You know what I'm saying?
I saw this old 100-something-year-old woman that was on Instagram and they was like, shit, like the mom from SpongeBob that was in the chair. She was just. You know what I'm saying? Face like this, like a fucking mummy. I don't want to look like that. If I can't look in the mirror and be happy with myself,
well,
let
your
me
looks
go.
are going to decrease a little bit.
But you can be, 90-something years old, 90.
Yeah.
But I don't want to be 90 and looking like a walking corpse.
White?
I don't know. She was so old.
Because
I don't know.
age a little different.
I know. She was so old. She could have been Mexican or Hispanic or Asian for all I know.
The darker you are, the better you age.
Sometimes, because I've seen some black people that look like, I ain't gonna lie.
Well, did they live a hard life? Drugs, da.
That is true. Now, crack cocaine make a nigga look like they fucking 50 at 20, but they got the strength.
Oh, the strength.
They strong as fuck.
They got through COVID and all that shit.
Man, what? I know a crackhead that can lift a refrigerator on his back and walk on the street. You know what I'm saying? Like straight up and run if he got to. He ain't dropping that all that goddamn copper in there.
Yeah.
He ain't dropping that. That's a month of crack.
Crackheads do live a long time.
Man, crackheads live a long time. And they only die when they stop fucking using crack.
It's something in it. I mean, crack.
Yeah.
I mean, the cocaine. But it's something in that. It might be a cure for COVID. Maybe even AIDS.
I ain't gonna lie, man. If they had the cure for AIDS, they had a cure for cancer, it's a wrap.
It's in crack cocaine.
I'm telling y'all, if they had a cure for all that shit, our economy is going to collapse.
Yeah, for sure.
Because
that's how they get their money.
That's how they get their fucking money, man. Are you going to like not pay your rent and shit on September 1st?
What's happening?
I saw something on TikTok. They was like, don't pay your rent, don't shop at these corporations and shit starting September 1st, all because they're like cutting food stamps or something like that in Virginia.
What the food stamps got to do with me?
Well, they're cutting food stamps. They're cutting food stamps. From what I'm reading, anyone from 18 to like 55, they're cutting your food stamps if you don't go out there and at least show proof that you're trying to get a job and you don't have dependents. If you have dependents, I think you're straight. You know what I'm saying? But if you don't have dependents, you're not just getting food stamps. You know, so you have to like go out there like the old school way. You have to go out there and prove that you're working. You have to turn in a sheet that's showing that you're looking for a job.
Like unemployment.
A lot of motherfuckers are just really lazy. Like a lot of motherfuckers just
okay. So roll back
stamps.
to me why I kind of not pay my mortgage payment.
I thought you were gonna support the cause. Like,
so they kick my ass out in the street.
I got a private renter. I'm not. He don't give a fuck about what's going on.
Nah, I'm gonna pay my shit.
I'll pay my shit. I'm not playing that shit. Yo, motherfuckers.
I don't even get food stamps. It doesn't work for me, or nobody in my immediate circle
Get food stamps.
So I mean, I'm
they got kids.
Nobody in my immediate circle takes or receives food stamps.
They got kids though.
Yeah.
Shit, they doing the wrong thing. Tell them to holler at me.
No. I think after a certain amount, if you make, you can't get food stamps.
Yeah, that's true. After a certain
I would enjoy some assistance as a single mother.
I think in your household, if you make more than like 80,000. Like if you're married and y'all make more than like 80,000 a year, I think you can't get it because that's 40 per person. I think when you're single, I think if you don't make more than 50,000 a year or 40,000 a year, then you
they
can't.
gonna give me no stamps.
Yeah. I ain't gonna lie. I'm not gonna talk about my situation because they ain't want to cut mine. What they talking about. But yeah, man. So I want to ask you a question.
Okay.
Woman to man. Yeah. And woman to man, man to woman. There we go. So what does it mean when a woman says, because I heard this on Judge
Judy.
Not Judge Judy, the
bitch.
black judge.
Oh,
I like
the
Judge Judy,
crew cut.
Yeah, I like her too. I like the woman judges. But she said that, and paternity court, she said that don't be a wife when you're just a girlfriend. What does that mean?
Don't do wife things.
Yeah.
Like, why buy the cow when you can get the milk for free type of thing is what I'm reading from that. And yes and no. Because I also believe that how you practice is how you play.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So why would you want to marry someone if she's not showing any wife type of traits? You don't even know she can do the shit.
Yeah.
But also, too, though, know your value and don't be a girlfriend for 10 years. Like, girl, get your shit together. Like,
so it's like, okay.
I think it's a fine line.
So it's like, what's the limit you think on get for a man to actually marry him?
Well, funny thing is, when I was in this band, there was a guy, he said that he met his wife. They got married 8 months after they knew each other. And they've been married for 20-something years now.
Faithful?
I mean, I ain't ask him that, but I don't think he's happy though. So I don't know why I brought him up.
See
I think they going through some shit because you be married for a long ass time. People grow, move, shift, change. But at least a big part of it probably was trying to prove people wrong too. Like these motherfuckers think that we ain't gonna make it. We gonna keep and you didn't even know this bitch. But I don't know. I do feel like. I don't feel like there's a timetable per se, but I do feel like it takes a while to learn people. Like, I'm only a year in and I'm learning new shit every day. You would think 12 months you wouldn't. I mean, there's certain things. I'd be like, really? I didn't know you didn't. It's so much. I mean, 30 some odd years of your life, I'm not going to learn you in 12 months. Mm-hmm. We'll probably be 60 years old like, I thought I got it.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. I just feel like it's somebody, are you comfortable with that person? Yeah. Do you see that you want to do this thing called life with that person? Then fuck it. Do it.
I think that we also don't understand, or we don't think about how a lot of women don't want to get married to their significant other either, though.
Yeah.
A lot of women in today's world are not trying to get married.
I think a lot of that has to do with like trauma and seeing my grandpapa cheat up on mama. They just like, I'm independent. I don't need, you ain't gonna.
I think a lot of people just don't have the person they want.
Oh yeah, that convenient shit.
They just like they settling because the person they want is out of reach.
You pay half the bills and it's comfortable.
And they secretly want somebody else.
Probably got somebody else.
Some people be like, I know a situation that's going on right now where this woman got cheated on by her husband and he done spent all this fucking money on her, did all this shit, got a new body, new everything. I'm talking about, and he went back to fucking his baby mama. Got caught cheating and everything.
Do she got a new body too?
Nah.
See, that new body don't even matter.
But you see what I'm saying? Like, this nigga married this girl.
Yeah.
This nigga bought her new booty, new titties. Gave her, he has a great lifestyle, you know what I'm saying? But still went back and fucked his baby mama. You know why? Because he secretly really loves his baby mama to death and wants to be with her. But this is the safer route. And I feel like that's vice versa. Like a lot of people just go with the safer route or who they want.
Don't settle. My homegirl sent me a text message today and was like, don't settle. And I said, that's the fucking word of the fucking year.
I also feel like, when people say, don't be a girlfriend and doing wifey things and shit like that. But a lot of times men have to be husband just to even be considered to be a husband.
That's a motherfucking fact. Cause what's wrong with you?
What I'm saying? Like,
I need you to show me.
Nah, but
you gotta show me.
That's not equal playing field. Right
I'm gonna show you too, but you have to show me first, and I'm gonna tell you why. Mm-hmm. Men are hunters. men go after what they want. You sought after me. If we're rolling this situation away, I would,
That's at a certain
walk it
age, though,
through.
Leela.
I'm talking about my life.
I feel you. But I'm saying men go after a certain age.
I'm not going after not a nigga. No, not that nigga. I'm not going after. Like, if you like me like that and you're interested in me, you need to come to me. And that's how all my relationships have gone. I mean, I don't know, shade to the girls that go after, what they want. I want you to come to me if that's what you want.
But what I'm saying is like, I'm not speaking on that aspect. I'm speaking on the aspect of, like, I'm doing all this, that, and the third, but yet you hitting me with that I'm not doing wifey shit when I'm just a girlfriend. You get what I'm saying? That type of shit. A lot of girls don't want to do wifey shit because they're a girlfriend, but they expect the nigga to be the husband. And
I feel like it should be equal.
But that's what I'm saying. It should be, but it's rarely ever.
But
equal.
also too, let's not get caught up in us doing wifey husband shit, and we're.
I be want to know what's the difference between boyfriend shit and husband shit for men. You get what I'm saying?
Well, really, when I think about husband shit, I think about finances. Really,
husband shit?
Yeah, when I think of husband shit, I think
that's so stressful. That's so stressful for men.
Well, yeah.
Because it's like our whole identity to women, sometimes it really can be, you can say it's personality, you can say it's loving you, but when it really all comes down to it, it's about finances.
That's what I think about husband and wife. We are joining our finances together. And now it's not my money, it's our money. It's not my decision, it's our decision. Like,
are you the breadwinner in a lot of your relationships? Not just this one.
Not in this one. Not in the last one. And purposely, because I've used to date
broke niggas
under. I would say it was broke. I've dated a couple, they know how to have some good sex. But
they fucking dick warriors and couch warriors.
They're trying to find
niggas
their
is trying to
point.
fuck themselves into a bed.
Yes, they are. But I don't date. I don't like to say down, but I don't like to date broke.
Yeah.
Ooh, because you know what? When you date broke, it's something about that energy. I feel like it's negative. Because if you broke,
because he broke. That's the
you're
energy.
negative. You're a negative person. Ain't nobody that's broke happy and shit. Nobody I've ever seen broke happy. I haven't.
Hippies.
And then somehow you start losing shit. You start getting a little brokey broke. When you hang around shit like that, when you are around broke energy, brokenness follows you and then your pockets start depleting. No thanks. So I like to date up.
I feel that. A lot of men don't date up because there's not a lot of women that make a lot of money that's looking to be in relationships. A lot of the women I know that make great money, they're not trying to be in relationships, and if they are, they're trying to date up. And a lot of niggas aren't up like that. Like it's a lot of niggas that make great money, 100,000, 200,000 a year.
But you gotta meet a girl. Okay. Like prime example, we'll talk about me. If I date you and you are up, I'm teachable. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm a hard worker. So my want for my man is somebody who can teach me how to make more money. You make more money than me. Show me how I can make more money. Show me the game. Show me what I can do. And now I might end up being able to make more than you. So with that knowledge.
Let me ask you this. When does a nigga's feelings and his personality come into play? Like a lot of times
that comes from the start. You could be rich, you could be wealthy, you could be all that, but if you ain't got a great sense of humor, you're not kind, you're not nice, you don't believe in family, you're not family oriented, fuck you. I don't give a damn.
Do you think money and finances plays a big role in how attractive a nigga is? Because I know some niggas that's ugly as fuck. They rich, and they get some baddies.
I don't think that it makes you attractive, but you can't be butt smut but gut. You can't be that. You can't be
sorry.
Like,
look at Biggie. Look at Biggie.
You gotta have something like, look at his curly hair.
That nigga Biggie was fat, black, and ugly as ever.
He was, but he was funny. He was funny as shit, and he was talented. So that alone, I mean,
that's a lot. You said that alone. That's a lot.
That's good.
A nigga, it's hard being a nigga out here.
He had money. He had money. He
He really didn't.
Okay.
He really wasn't getting paid. Like he had. He
wasn't getting bitches like that until he got money.
He got, but I mean, that's fame. That's a lot of fame because you really look at it. He didn't really have a long career to make a lot of money. He died in his prime.
He had the appearance of money because of the fame.
Well, I'm just saying, like compared to like some of the rappers at that time on that level, he wasn't getting LL Cool J money.
No, he wasn't.
You know what I'm saying? He wasn't getting that type of money.
LL Cool J ain't making LL Cool J money. No
LL Cool J is that nigga. I'm sorry. He's
when
one of my
now?
favorite. LL Cool J was that
now?
nigga.
Well, why don't you lick your lips and pull up your legs straight?
LL Cool J that nigga, bro. Because I really looked up that when I was a kid.
Stand him.
When I was a kid, I like my uncle used to fuck with LL Cool J.
I like his show though.
You know what I'm saying? And just his business sense. Like nigga, he almost was like the president of Def Jam.
He likes transsexuals.
Does he?
That came out.
I didn't know that about him. I just know
I think he picked up some people allegedly.
I remember when he was like about to be president of Def Jam at one point. Like he was really pulling business moves, and then like he really pulled FUBU. Like before FUBU was big when we was younger.
I loved FUBU when I was younger.
But he was the first celebrity and black celebrity to really put FUBU on and put it on him and bring it to the forefront. That was a big thing when I was a kid.
Something about him. This is very. I don't know what it is.
I fuck with fucking LL.
I don't know. I like his acting.
Yeah,
I like his acting.
Movies.
I feel like after Mama Said Knock You Out, I didn't care to.
You didn't see him in Any Given Sunday?
Yeah,
that was a great movie.
I say he's a great actor. He really did hit Jamie Foxx.
He did.
He really did.
And he single-handedly destroyed cannabis. He destroyed cannabis carear.
How?
That was Mama Say Knock You Out about. It was about cannabis. And that shit destroyed cannabis.
That was a great
career.
song.
Yeah, it was. But I fuck with LL Cool J as like he was one of my black heroes growing up, just because of.
You like Will Smith too?
I fuck with Will Smith. He was a positive person. These are positive men in my life when I was growing up, like watching.
So what do you
TV.
think about him now? Do you like Will Smith?
I mean, I feel like he got caught up.
The fact that your voice went up 5
because I'm not gonna lie,
that's disappointing.
That Emancipation movie really brought him back to me.
Okay, that was a good movie.
That was a great fucking movie, and that like his skill, his talent, and the shit that he do for underground.
He got that sad face down pat.
Yeah,
I mean, he makes me want to cry every time I see him.
He's a great actor. I like his personal life doesn't tarnish how I feel about him because he played a big role in my childhood, man. Like Fresh Prince of Bel-Air taught me a lot of lessons. That was my show. I didn't like Family Matters like that. I wasn't fucking with how Laura treated Urkel. I wasn't fucking with that. And then when he finally got his shit together and finally got somebody that cared about him,
all he did was take his glasses off and straighten his back.
And his bitch ass left the girl that loved him and was with him for Laura bitch ass. Fuck that.
But I did.
And the dad was a bitch ass nigga.
Yeah.
Cop ass dad. Fuck that. I would hate for my dad to be a cop. Bitch ass nigga. Can't tell a nigga my business. Fuck out of here. Can't tell a nigga shit.
What was the brother name?
The blockhead ass nigga. I can't think of it. She had Laura Winslow. Eddie.
Eddie thought he could sing. Eddie couldn't sing a lick. They had him singing in every goddamn show. This ain't his thing, y'all.
Man, when Eddie came home and told that man, his daddy, that white cop had fucked him over and was doing him dirty, and his dad looked him in his eyes and said, "What did you do?"
I didn't see that episode.
I would have fucking lost it, man. What you mean, bitch ass nigga? I would call my dad the bitch ass nigga. I would immediately started selling drugs. Immediately. Fuck that nigga.
Why?
Just to piss him off. Fuck him.
Why did Carl Winslow get you in such a
I don't like those.
But you like Uncle Phil.
I fuck with Uncle Phil because Uncle Phil was for one. Uncle Phil was with the shits on the low. Remember when he went in there that
Uncle
pool?
Phil was always a little sassy.
But when he went, he was gay in real life, I think.
Yeah, and I could tell.
When he went into that pool hall and got Carlton money back,
yeah,
that was some street shit. You will never see fucking Winslow out there with that shit. Winslow was a bitch ass nigga. And that after that, when he finally got proof that white man had harassed his son, then he go up there and try to check him. But nigga, you believe that white man before you believe your son.
But that was the irony of the story.
I feel you, but I don't fuck with that shit. I don't fuck with that shit. Hit home for me. That shit hit home.
You don't like 12.
I don't like 12 at all.
So
I don't
that's
fuck
why.
with that shit. But I like
Carl
Uncle Phil.
Winslow's still alive, and you know what? We support you.
I don't support that nigga.
He's not a real cop.
I don't give a fuck, man.
What's his real name? Reginald or something?
Bitch ass nigga. That's what his name is, man. Fuck out of here with
He's
that.
typecast for you.
I fuck with Uncle Phil. Uncle Phil was a judge and he was all about the right thing, but Uncle Phil wasn't like, if a nigga fuck with Will, he gonna listen to Will first. He not gonna sit up there and go like, well, what did you do? Did you piss him off? Bitch ass nigga.
I don't know. I think it was some episodes that he did,
And then when the way he hugged Will when Will did him, man, that shit. That nigga, that man,
you don't love me no more.
That and the way that Uncle Phil just sat there and listened.
Yeah.
That shit, man. That shit.
He said he whispered in his ear that he did it. Like
Man,
that was.
I cry every time I see that shit.
You ain't got to cry now.
I am. Every time I see that shit. Cause I fuck with Will.
They did have some good shits. Remember when Carlton was on speed?
And that shit was scary though.
Yeah, it was scary.
That shit was scary seeing Carlton like that.
I was like, damn. And he went to the hospital and it was a whole moment. They had some good serious moments.
That shit, and when they was stuck out there in that fucking shed in the middle of the snowstorm and shit.
I remember that
Man,
episode.
I love fucking Fresh Prince, man. That shit was my show. Like, TV kind of raised me, bro. Like,
facts.
Like,
it raised all of us,
yeah, man. Because it meant something.
Yeah.
That shit meant, even with LL Cool J show, that shit kind of
in the house.
Like, them shit like My Wife and Kids. Like, them shows, it gave, I really wasn't raised around sentimental shit. Like, I really wasn't raised around men that cry or men that have their feelings and
so
shit.
it's funny. So my boyfriend, he's not the type that cries. Like, he's put together. But if a movie come on,
that's me.
That's what he gets. I was like, is this the time you get your shit off?
Yeah, man, that's me. Because I was never I wasn't raised that way. I wasn't raised around that. So I wasn't really in them situations where I go to my dad and I give my dad a hug. But when I watched Fresh Prince and I seen that shit, that shit let me know that shit exists. You get what I'm saying? Like, to this day, I never really hugged my dad. But he knows I love him.
Yeah.
He knows that I will fucking lose my shit. Something happened to him. But, you know what I'm saying? I never was really raised around a situation where, like, I never hugged my granddad. I never hugged my uncles. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But now me and my cousins, we broke that. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, we got that
break
shit.
That shit.
We got that shit. Me and my brothers and my cousins, we got that type of shit now. But when we was growing up, we really wasn't raised around that. So when I seen Uncle Phil just listen and not chastise in that situation, it let me know that you can be vulnerable around other men.
But you know what? I think that in the defense of our ancestors, that they weren't raised like that either.
Yeah, that's true.
And all of that shit was just like perpetuated over so many times.
My dad's still like that. Like, my dad, like, if shit get too sentimental, he'll be like, "Duh." All right. He'll get uncomfortable, you know what I'm saying? But I don't give a fuck. I'll cry. Nigga, I'll cry in front of anybody. I don't give a fuck at this age. But a couple of years ago, hell nah.
You gotta be hard. You gotta be strong.
I just wasn't like that. I got daughters and shit, man. So it's like,
girls do soften you up.
Yeah, for sure. You know what I'm saying? So let's talk about Halle Berry.
Halle Berry. So she has to pay both of her ex-husbands $8,000 a month or something wild crazy, and for their one is in acting school or something, and it's like,
City Boys, we up.
But it's because of the writer's strike.
Yeah, City Boys, we up.
She thought she was out and clear, and it was like, nope. I used to date Halle Berry. I'm about to get some money.
Well, they married, right? They was married?
Both of them.
Oh, yeah. You know how many niggas deal with that shit? Join the Honey Bun Club, baby.
I think that's wrong.
You out here with us.
I think it would be wrong if it was on the other side, too, though.
You're going to be feeling wrong forever because there's a lot of niggas like that. It's a lot of niggas that's famous right now that's paying alimony and child support. If you're going to feel bad for her, you better feel worse for Tyrese.
Well, how much is Tyrese paying for his?
Shit, how much Tyrese was paying, Johnny? We had a whole episode about this nigga's paying like $20,000 a month.
Is he making that?
I doubt it.
Fast and the Furious. That's why he on TV. I mean, on Instagram,
man
crying
said,
every time you see his ass. What more do you want from me?
Yeah, that's how much money he paying. That much money.
Damn.
That much money to have you on camera saying, "What more do you want from me?" and still can't see your kid when you want to. So join the fucking club, Halle. I don't feel bad for her.
I feel bad.
$8,000? Shit, girl. You just did John Wick 3 the other fucking 2 years ago. That shit sold out in box offices. You'd be all right. Pay that $8,000 a month, shorty. Join the club.
I ain't
Shit.
fucking with it, and I don't
You know
think
how
it's
many
right.
athletes is paying that much money? You know what I mean, bro? You know how many athletes? Antonio Brown pay more than that. Come on now. Come on
now.
If we gonna have that energy, have it for everybody.
I have the energy for everyone.
I don't know, because you ain't never brought that shit up until Halle Berry.
Well, I'm new to the cast.
I just something in my heart tells me you ain't never sat around and be like, damn, bro, why the fuck?
I do be like that over the numbers because they're astronomical to me. You know,
Future
what I'm saying?
paying $20,000 a month.
This nigga's putting dick in everybody though.
I'm
Pay
just saying.
something. Pay something.
He paying more than something.
That
nigga paying
You're
like,
doing too much.
He paying like over.
I feel like I look at his
200.
ass too long. I would get pregnant.
Damn.
No.
Are you attracted to Future?
He's cute.
They say I look like Future.
You kind of do. No, but he's cute.
When I was at King's Dominion, and we had this
A lighter version of Future.
we had this situation where like we get to cut the lines at King's Dominion. We don't wait in no lines. Ain't no fast pass. I got the cheat code.
What's the cheat code?
I'll tell you about it off camera. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But we get to just walk the line, and then it's crazy because we get to come through the exit, and then they stop everybody and let us on first. So
And it was like, it's Future.
Yeah, I'd be like, I'm Future's little brother. You know, it's all good. You know what I'm saying? Future's my uncle.
Does that work?
It works.
Oh. Is that the cheat code?
No,
Or
it's not the
some
cheat code.
oh.
I just happen to look like that nigga, and I be lying. I be lying to people just for fun. But I think Halle Berry is
She's getting her just due.
No,
That's
I feel
what
like
she
she
deserves.
needs to boycott with all the fucking
Yes.
niggas that's fucking boycotting too. She
A fact.
joins the
But you
men's
know what?
rights program.
Bigger than that, though, they need to really get this shit in motion for this writer strike, though, because it's fucked up.
It is fucked up. I mean, I ain't gonna lie to you though. Like, have you seen the what's it called? Chat PT?
Yeah.
That shit works wonders.
It does. Oh my
Like-
God. So I just got a new job, and they sent me my offer letter, and I went on Chat GPT, and I was like, write me an email accepting this offer. Shit was beautiful.
Beautiful, right?
I sent it to my boyfriend. He was like, who wrote this? Because you ain't write this.
Hey, look, check this
and
out.
I was like, I had to fix it up a little bit, you know.
Check
put
this out.
Malika at the end.
Yeah, for sure. I seen some junk on World Star where like these kids, you know how you got like your 12th grade essay or some shit like that? That's just about to be obsolete. Like, you gotta go into chat, write me a fucking essay.
No, the typos were unbelievable. So I really did have to go through it and put a little
I'd rather do that
in
than
it.
sit there and have to
Like think
write that
of
shit.
yeah.
Fuck all
No,
that.
that Chat GPT. I actually saw something on Instagram, and his girl was about to leave him, and he went to Chat GPT and said, write a love letter confessing my love so we won't break up, and she stayed with him. She was like, oh my God, it was so beautiful, like let's make it work. And he was like, thanks, Chat GPT. It's
crazy.
saving relationships. It's getting people jobs. It's not a bad thing. It's probably going to be a bad thing
For them?
No, period, though, because anything that like this is too powerful. It's going to be some shit with it.
But I mean, are we gonna use it to write movies, or are we gonna use it to like write
Scripts. Ooh.
scripts and shit? Like, you know what I'm saying? I feel like it can be fun for a little while.
Yeah, but it's probably going to get a lot of people out of work. Yeah.
Yeah, well, I mean, all that Snooty Hollywood shit, it's time for y'all bitches to pay the piper.
Yes.
All that
They're making
What?
big money.
and then
There's no reason you should make $5 billion a year.
and then be using their Hollywood excellence to like shit on other people and make it hard for other people to get into the shit. Like a lot of times it's just a lot of karma going on in my eyes.
It's true.
You know what I'm saying? But not everybody. Like some of my favorite people in Hollywood
Are getting dollar checks.
Yeah, are being fucked over right now. That's fucked up.
Yeah.
But I mean, so did the motherfuckers that was like, you know, on the railroad before airplanes. It comes with the fucking
It do.
You know, industrial complex. All the horses had to
Yeah.
fucking figure out what they gonna do now. You know what I'm saying? When we started getting the cars, no more horses.
That's a fact.
You feel me? Like, you know what I'm saying? It does that. Like a lot of people who were cowboys.
So it's
it
this
literally-
evolution, you're
It
saying?
literally made cowboys extinct. Think about that. Like when the industrial revolution came, cowboys became extinct. Like all that cow wrestling and bull wrestling and even farming. Like who the fuck needs to hire all you motherfuckers to work my farm when I can just go get this machine that's gonna get me grain, that's gonna do everything. You know how many
Put
people
some
wanted to work?
chemicals in it and make it last longer.
But that was like 50 years later.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? 50 years later.
Damn.
Yeah, man. So I mean, I'm not gonna say that this is a step into the right direction, but it's a step. You know what I'm saying?
I guess you got to find your value and like
really, but become an actor. You know what I'm saying?
That ChatGPT gon' snatch that thing
on. You know that AI shit, man. I ain't gonna lie. I have been enjoying the fucking SpongeBob, Squidward, and
they've been singing their ass off.
The shit with Jasmine Sullivan.
Come on, man. Patrick sung Nita Baker song, and I said
that shit hit soulful. I'm talking about.
I said, Pat.
I'm talking about
Pat.
And it's like this. It's like you can't really be upset with it
because
mad. You got human beings.
I would love for them to sing one of my songs.
Because you got human beings who are going in the studio and using autotune.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And your voice sounds like that anyway. Like when I heard them remix that shit with Jasmine Sullivan and heard that song with them. And I heard them, you know what I'm saying? You knew it was real when you loved me. That song right there. When I heard that shit, I say, "Oh, this shit sounds like somebody's really singing it."
Yeah.
Like I feel like SpongeBob's a real person, or the person who voiced SpongeBob is singing this shit.
That shit's doing a lot of shit. I actually heard they was doing a Michael Jackson song, and it had young Michael singing or old Michael singing a young Michael song. And the shit was dope. It was like
fire, man.
I mean, for the music lovers that love, it's kind of like you get to hear like your faves
different
again.
Aspects.
That died. He dead and gone. He would never do this.
They don't give a fuck because they out here bringing up them old ass charges again. They bringing that shit back up again. Like, God damn, what you gonna do now? They trying to get that money from the estate.
They're trying to get the money from the estate.
That just goes to show you, when you famous, you cannot be around white kids.
But why was you letting them sleep in your bed?
Was he in the bed with the
He
kid?
said that. It was
How
an interview.
big was this bed?
It don't matter.
Is it a freaking size of this room?
So you'll let your children, your two girls,
I'm not letting my kids
sleep in a bed with a man.
I'm not letting my kids do that, but I'm also not letting my kids do that. I'm not letting my kids go with a man. You get what I'm saying? So we can't blame the pervert when the fucking parents are cool putting the pervert in position.
He took us to Disney World, baby. Sleep in the bed with mine.
Let me tell you something. It's like these parents who keep cracking their eggs on these fucking kids' heads for attention.
Oh, I'm not seeing that.
You ain't seen that shit all over TikTok?
I don't watch TikTok.
It's this thing going around when parents are taking eggs. You know, eggs don't take much to crack.
Yeah.
But they are cracking it on the kids' heads, on like their toddlers' heads, for like laughs and jokes and shit. Like it's not hurting them.
That's
some
terrible.
kids laughed it off, but some kids was like,
and the eggs
why are you doing
falling
it?
on them?
Nah, they like cracking it and then throwing it into a bowl type shit. But it's just like the initial crack.
Yeah.
Some kids ain't fucking with it. Some kids are, but
that's
parents
probably scorn.
Parents are using their kids for attention, so they won't. Just like parents would sending their daughters to go with R. Kelly, knowing he's a fucking pervert.
That's a fact.
I can't blame R.
But
Kelly
I probably would have been in
that
basement. I would have been in that basement back then.
But they want they want their kids to be famous so they can capitalize off their kids' fame so bad.
Terrible.
That they will literally groom their children to be raped and sodomized and molested. So
and to get on that screen and be like, "We never knew.
Yeah, like
we didn't know. We thought she was just making records."
Man, look, man, no, bitch. Because even if they're making records, I'm not leaving my child.
Why am I gotta go?
Yeah, like I'm going to watch my kid every which way. I'm not leaving my kid with R. Kelly. I'm not leaving my kid with Michael Jackson. If he got enough room in this fucking mansion to have my kid, I'm in the bed too. Damn it! Hell yeah, I fuck with Michael.
Scoot over.
Yeah, I fuck Mike.
You gonna fuck with Mike?
Shit, Mike can tell you something. If anybody in this bed getting fucked, it ain't my kid. I'm just saying, bro. You out here letting your child go in the bed with this grown ass man? What the fuck is going on? You selling your kid's booty for some fame? Hell no.
Oh my god.
Y'all niggas tripping, man.
Oh my god.
Just saying. I'm just saying, man. You gonna let your come on, man. Nah, move over, nigga. I'm in here. Pajamas and all. I'm in this motherfucker.
No.
I'm not gonna let my child. Yeah, you talking about getting somebody getting fucked in his bed. You got me fucked up. Not my children. Not my children.
You dumb.
Nah, man, but for real.
No,
like,
because I'm not with that shit either. And like, you know how Hollywood works. Like, you know, when you bring them to those auditions, they let the parents, you can't be, I'm gonna be right here.
Yeah, because what the fuck I'm gonna gang bang my kid if I'm not looking?
I know what happens on the producer's couch.
Hell yeah, man.
My child will not be the one.
Yeah, fuck out of here. I fuck around, drop kick this shit out one of these perverts. You know what I mean? You see how if they'll play with Terry Crews and grab him by his dick.
Oh yeah,
you can only
he a
imagine.
big man.
And his ass sat there and was like, Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, because you can't beat a nigga up.
Yeah.
Can't do that,
He
man.
was a rock in a hard place.
Oh,
pun. But he was in a rock in a hard place, though, for real. Like, if I act like a nigga in here, they gonna arrest me. It's gonna be this, and the third. You know?
And it's gonna be this white man's word against my black ass word. And
he just had a handful of nuts.
Oh. They violated my nigga, bro.
Like a motherfucker.
I fuck with Terry Crews. He one of those people that, like, I got a soft spot in my heart for him because it's like, he genuinely, to me, is a good person, man.
Yeah,
he's been a good actor. You know what I
mean? Making
my
way downtown.
Did he cheat on his fucking wife, though?
He did, though.
Yeah. His wife is fine as fuck,
She's
too.
very, very pretty.
Man,
very, very pretty.
These niggas be tripping.
He did, but they was married for a long time, too, though. Not saying that that's, like, an excuse, but I could see you not being, perfect for 30 years or 40 years. I could see that. I could see a slip up. I could see
Scottie Pippen was married for a long time too.
And now
she about to fuck with Michael Jordan's son. She about to marry that nigga. They about to get married.
She looks a little botched.
She definitely is feeling. Why
would his young ass want somebody so old and botched?
Why the fuck does she still have Scottie Pippen's last name?
Yeah,
that's fucking weird.
Well, now she wants Jordan.
She's trying to marry into that Jordan money.
Maybe she's gonna be a hyphenated.
And I feel like Jordan. I feel like Jordan's a fucking simp sometimes for them white women.
He date white women?
His wife is white, isn't she?
I didn't know.
Did he leave the black woman because he was cheating with the white woman, and he married to a white woman right now?
I didn't know. He's so secretive. Like he's not in my news front, so I don't know what the fuck going on.
I don't know,
with
man.
His ass.
I fuck with Jordan though on a sports level.
Yeah, but my brother loved Michael Jordan. He wanted Michael Jordan to be his dad when he was little. Like he was like loved him. Like that's he was weird, though. Like he loved him.
You got a father, right?
We have a dad.
Oh, hell
but
no.
he just loved him so much.
Why? Because he could shoot a jumper.
That was his like Kobe. Like how niggas love Kobe. How niggas love LeBron.
I fuck with Kobe. But I want to be my daddy. The fuck? He cool and all. Kobe my nigga. You know what I'm saying? I fuck with Kobe. Rest in peace, man. That shit was sad. That shit still hurts when I think about it.
That shit happened on my birthday weekend.
Damn.
It was crazy. Like we went to Sidewalk right down the street and we was having a blast. And all of a sudden somebody was like, Kobe dead.
Kobe's dead.
And it was like it went across the whole restaurant. And then everybody started crying and shit. It was like
I cried. I cried in my room. I cried in my fucking room when that shit happened.
Was sad. It was sad. It kind of slowed back up and but like every now and again we'd be like, damn, Kobe.
Yeah, damn, Kobe. And then the way he died, that shit was sad
with
as a
the kids.
I ain't been in the helicopter since.
Really? I've never been in a helicopter. But they say the takeoff and the landing is your most opportune time if an accident's going to happen. That's when it's going to be.
I'm not getting that shit.
So you don't fly?
I do fly. Not a helicopter, though. Fuck that shit. Put me on a fucking jet or a plane. You know what I'm saying? We haven't had a major plane crash in over 12 years.
Well, America. That's good.
That's great, right?
Yeah.
I feel safe driving.
I mean, they say that a plane is more safe than being in a car.
Most of the time I prefer to sit towards the back.
Why? It's loud.
Because if that plane fucking crashed, you got a fucking 75% chance of survival in the back. The front, everybody's dead. Especially because the plane going nosedive. And everybody in the front, in that front first half, is going to die. I promise you that. I watched a YouTube video on that shit, and they had a whole demonstration of a plane.
So first class is really last class?
Yeah, you niggas want to be so rich. You pay $1,000 or more
you niggas want to get off the plane so fast.
Yeah, he was doing that motherfucker so bad. Because I'll pay extra to board first.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then I go right to the middle, like the back middle. Not all the way to the back, but like the back middle.
I hate being out by that bathroom.
Not the back. That's like back middle.
Okay, so you're at
two rows behind.
So you at the
exit
signs?
Like 2 rows behind.
Would you sit in the exit?
Yeah, I would.
Will you really help? Would you really help when they give you that speech?
Fuck yeah.
For real?
If we going down, I'm a helper.
Really?
Fuck yeah, man. Because we are a team. Because most of the time, if we crash, we're gonna need more people to survive.
I thought niggas be lying because I think I lied once.
Nah,
would
man.
You help?
You never seen that fucking movie where that plane crashed? No. And they were stranded and they ended up having to eat each other and shit? Fuck yeah. We need more. Man, look. We need to fucking.
So you
gather
think
as
because
many-
if you help them, they're not gonna eat your ass?
No, because we're gonna gather more people. We're gonna gather more people, and you got more chances of being able to find food, so you don't have to eat each other. Yeah, it's a team effort. You never seen survivors and shit?
No,
Man,
I saw
no.
what's that movie?
The more people you have, the more you're gonna the best chances you're gonna have.
Wilson with the ball.
That was that ball. He was by himself.
Yeah.
If the plane crashed and you got 100 and something people on that plane, you should have at least 40 to 50 people that survive. That's enough people for y'all to survive. You get what I'm saying? You can
Start a
really,
whole new colony.
you can start at least until help comes.
Yeah.
If it's 2 of y'all, 3 of y'all, man, it's only a matter of time before a nigga gets his leg bit eating somebody's butt, literally, because the butt is the juiciest part. Nah, you gonna slice that shit off. Bacon thigh. The fuck you talking about? I would eat a person.
Would you?
If I'm not gonna die of starvation. No. I'm not gonna die of starvation. Like, no, man, I'm not doing that.
I'm not eating no person. I would go.
You say that.
I don't eat meat now.
If we're stranded on a fucking island and you
I would be in
like
there
that,
trying to get some fish out the damn water.
Man, you think that shit easy if you want to?
I mean, I'm gonna have to learn.
What if you in the desert somewhere? Ain't no fish. What if you crash somewhere in like
and
Nevada?
all it is you there?
It's just us. I'm gonna eat you. I can tell you weak. You weak. You on that vegan shit. Your ass is mine.
I'll be like, I don't think I could.
My mouth getting water thinking about it. I'm going to bite your arms first, your thighs, all that shit over an open roasted fire. Your ass is mine.
Jeffrey fucking Dahmer.
I'm not gonna die like that. I'm telling you, starvation, death is terrible.
After you done ate me to fucking smithereens, now what?
You're gonna last at least a couple of days. You're gonna last like 5 days. Put some salt on them legs. That shit gonna last an extra 5 days.
In the damn desert.
You right. I mean, guess what?
Sprinkle a little bit of sand on that bitch.
I mean, I gotta keep you alive as long as possible. Start with the thighs first. You feel me? Tie your ass up.
I couldn't. I think I would just end up. I could not picture myself biting into someone.
Shit,
no.
You shitting me? I ain't gonna bite into you. I'm gonna cut piece.
Where are you finding the knives?
Shit. Then rip it off a little bit. You got me fucked up. I'm not dying of starvation. I'm just letting you know I'm not dying of starvation.
Fucking monster.
I'm just saying, blood and guts and shit don't turn my stomach.
It turned me.
I'm used to blood.
I threw up a little bit when you were saying it.
I'm used to blood. I've seen so much of my own blood. I'm used to blood.
Oh, that would make me faint.
Nah, I can. Now throw up is different, but blood, and shit is different. But blood and like, if I know I gotta survive, I'm gonna do what I gotta do to survive. So if we stranded somewhere in the middle of nowhere and you talking about you some vegan motherfucker, yo, yeah, all right, eat them plants if you want to. Get right. But eventually, if I'm starving, if I can't find nothing else to eat, don't be surprised when your ass is strung up like this and I'm taking piece by piece, starting from the ankles. Yeah, don't be surprised.
You're a fucking monster.
I'm a survivalist.
Ugh.
I'm a survivalist.
It's fucking gross.
I'm telling y'all, put like this, if a big nuclear holocaust or some shit happened, right? You think that people are not going to eat each other to survive?
I'm going to have to give me a pistol like you said.
That pistol, them bullets run out.
Okay, you going to be dead as a motherfucker.
All right. I'm just letting niggas know I'm a survivor. And
okay, Beyonce.
Yeah. I'm not going to give up. You damn fucking right. I'm not giving up. If it come down to it, I will eat a person to survive. I'm not starving. You know, so you say that, but have you ever really been hungry before?
I have.
Like, I'm talking about like starvation hungry?
I've been hungry to the point where I wasn't hungry anymore.
How long was you been hungry for?
Yeah, a few hours.
That ain't shit. See, nah, you ain't never been hungry before.
I never went a whole 24 and then eat.
Yeah, see, you ain't never been hungry before. You ain't never done no shit like that. I've been hungry before.
How many days?
I've been in jail before, and like, when I went to prison, you know how when you first get there, you can't get commissary for like 2 weeks, so you gotta just survive off the food. I was new to jail. Mm-hmm. I wasn't about to eat that jail food like that.
And
so I went like almost 3 days without eating. I drank a lot of water, but I went like almost 3 days without eating food, and I started losing weight. And then I started eating food, and I was like, "Fuck it, I'm gonna eat this jail food."
Was it good? Was it good on the third day?
Motherfucker, that shit was phenomenal. When I'm in jail, I eat now. Like if I know I'm going to jail, if I know I'm gonna be in jail, I'm going to eat every meal. I'm not missing no fucking meals in jail. Don't do that. Don't do that. So I know the value of fucking eating, and I know that if it's a situation where we have to survive, and you talking about you don't eat meat and shit, I eat meat. Pause. You know what I'm saying?
Don't be pausing down, because
You know
the
what I'm
Michael
saying?
Jackson one needed a pause.
Yeah, man, nah, because if I'm in that motherfucking bed and you think you gonna touch my kid, no, nigga, my kids ain't getting fucked. You getting fucked. Fuck you talking about? Fuck yeah, you already act like a little girl anyway, nigga. It's over, nigga.
Oh my
Mike,
God.
your ass is mine.
Your bud is mine.
Nah, I'm just joking. I don't give a.
Sorry.
What's up?
Did you answer that question where you
Yeah, I did.
the reaction? Okay.
Yeah, we did already.
Okay, sorry. I was
So what you got before we leave? Yeah, pull out the fucking book. Yup.
Okay.
This right here, the quadricep will be first. So cut a little square right there, and then you take piece by piece. You
Ain't
don't
nothing but
really cut-
muscle in that thing.
Exactly. You fucking roast that muscle up a little bit, man, or eat it raw. And after a couple of days,
Sexy Red and her recent fame.
I fuck with Sexy Red. I love Sexy Red.
But I think we talked about her
Yeah, we did.
last time.
Let's talk about Glorilla saying that when you're 20-something in your 20s, you should be honing it up. I agree. And when you're in your 20s, you should be doing what the fuck you want to do.
I mean, you don't have to necessarily be a hoe. You know
What's
what I'm
the-
saying?
I
I mean,
mean-
you can be if that's what you want to be, but I don't feel like, well, since I'm in my 20s, I guess I gotta fuck whomever.
I feel like,
I
I feel like if you're going to be sexually open and you're going to, as long as you're protecting yourself,
protecting.
yeah, as long as you making sure you straight, making sure you got them condoms on, or you fucking, they got a condom on, or you just playing it safe. If you in
What
your
if you go
20s,
your whole life and you don't have a whole face?
who says it got to be a phase? Like you can, some women
It's
say it's
real.
a phase, they never stop being a hoe. Just because,
There has to be full-time hoes in the world.
what's your definition of hoe? Somebody that fucks a lot of people, or somebody that does like, you know,
I think a hoe is somebody who I kind of get someone who's what do you call someone who just has to have sex all the time?
nympho.
A nympho. I kind of get them crossed up
So a nympho, you can be a hoe. I mean, you could be a nympho
and not a hoe.
Well, I don't. It's hard to say what a hoe is. It's hard to say what a hoe is because
I
it's
guess
like,
it is subjective. I mean, I don't know. I feel like someone that fucks for fuck's sake, you know, and not for love or money.
I feel
Or
like
they
if
could
you-
fuck for money.
If you're going to be, that's the original definition. A woman that fucks for money.
Yeah.
Well, I feel like if you're in your 20s, right, you want to travel. Let's say you meet a guy in LA, or you meet a guy.
Is that your thing though? That's
If you
kind of
meet-
like.
let's say you're in your 20s.
And I'm
you're-
not shaming the sexually free people, but like, I mean,
You in your 20s, you just living. You got no kids, no responsibilities other than yourself.
fitting to have one,
You
though.
you want to. That's what I'm saying. As long as you protecting yourself and you're not out here just letting anybody nut in you.
so that makes you a hoe then. If
Nah,
you just let,
I think me-
if you having raw, unprotected sex with random people and it don't matter.
No, I don't think that's a hoe. I think a hoe is somebody that has sex for money. That's what a hoe is. To me, what they
I
call
had an old friend that used to do wild, crazy shit like that, and I think that she was a hoe.
what
Like she'll meet niggas. It don't matter if they had a condom, not. You know, she just didn't give a fuck about.
that's just bad decisions. That's bad decision.
I think it
making.
was being a hoe.
That's more of a slut.
They're not the same.
I don't think so. I think because you really think about it, a hoe is a prostitute. That's the definition of a hoe, a prostitute, a slut. You can fuck around, run trains, let anybody, you know what I'm saying? That's more of a slutty behavior. Slutty behavior.
That makes me slide to this one.
Mm-hmm.
This is actually on the list. Do you believe that birds of a feather flock together? Do you believe that?
No.
Why?
Because I'm close. Look at me and Jonathan, for instance. Completely different men. Completely different. I'm all about the whole shit. I love the whole shit. The
Yeah,
slut
we
shit.
know.
Johnny's not with that. Johnny's a real waiter, emotional, try to get to know you type of nigga. And we clash on that level, but yet we blend together a lot. Like, Bird, we are friends.
But that doesn't mean that he doesn't. Okay, he might not want a hoe, but he might want some hoe activity in the bedroom.
But, I mean, we don't.
Look, Johnny's like, I would like some hoe activity.
But when a lot of people say things like, birds of a feather, they mean like, okay, hoes hang around hoes. And,
it might be a different kind of hoe.
But I mean, that's every man though. Every man wants a hoe in the bedroom. I mean, that's every nigga that's not even if you are gay, that's every nigga that every man wants their significant other to be a hoe in the bedroom. But the type of women that he date is completely different than the type of women that I date, the type of shit that I like. So it's like, let's say I was like at one point in my life I was a cheater. You know what I'm saying? I was a nigga that was gonna go out here and fuck off. You know what I'm saying? That's the type of nigga I was. Me and him, we hang out. That's not birds of a feather. We hang out a lot. I see Johnny more than I see a lot of my A1 day ones. You know what I'm saying? And we hang out, but it's not birds of a feather. Me and him completely different also. Like, we completely different when it comes to women. He has been in a relationship, and I done went through a couple of hoe phases. I'm talking about a lot of hoe shit. But we hang out, you know what I'm saying? That's one of my best friends, you get what I'm saying? So it's like, it all depends. And also, I think it's an age range.
Yeah.
When you're young and shit, if you out here fucking hoes, you're gonna be hanging around with niggas that fuck hoes. That's just what it is. If you a girl and you want to be out here slutting it up, most of the time, if I was fucking around with some sluts and some hoes, it was always a friend. It was always a friend. You get what I'm saying?
Do you think that married people should hang around single people?
It depends on. That's a lot of factors. That's a lot of factors. Like, if this is your best friend since they were kids, you know what I'm saying? Like, we all got that friend that is opposite sex.
Yeah.
Oh, you're talking about opposite
Well,
sex.
either opposite sex or same sex.
Because it's different. Because he's single.
But I know some married men that do not hang around their single. That they'll talk to them, they'll check in, but we don't hang out. Because I'm married, and the places you want to go and the things you're talking about and the stuff that you have, I don't want that around me.
Yeah, some of these niggas don't, because they trying to
have no discipline.
Yeah, they don't got no discipline. You know what I'm saying? And most of the time, you done been caught doing some bullshit to have to move like that. Like, I can be around my friends that's not in relationships, and they be out here wilding. Or my friends that are in relationships and they be cheating. Because let's say, who
are these friends?
But let's say I don't hang around my friends that are single, right? And I only hang around my friends that are married. What if my married friends are the ones that's cheating?
Doing the worst.
That's doing the worst shit. Because I ain't gonna lie, the most cheaters I know are married. I know more people who are married who are in the Jada and fucking Will Smith situation than most single people are niggas that, in fact, RJ is my only friend that's married and has been married over 10 years that do not cheat or do not, and him and Darrell, that don't cheat and don't do none of that bullshit. I got 3 other friends who are married, and them niggas are fucking cheaters. You know what I'm saying? Fucking cheaters.
Damn.
I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck.
No, because Steph said your ass was cheating on me.
Fuck.
It was only 2 niggas and he said it wasn't your name.
Man, let me tell you something. Them niggas know who they is, and guess what? They spend a lot of time. It's the reason why they be outside a lot. Cause they wife know. They know what's going on. You married an ain't shit nigga.
Arrangement.
It ain't no arrangements. There ain't no arrangements. You niggas on the borderline of getting divorced.
Damn.
You about to get up out of there. You gonna be out here. And then it's crazy because when you be in a relationship for a long time, when it's easier to cheat when you're in a relationship than it is to get pussy when you're single. When you've been in a relationship for a long time. Now, let's say you've been in a relationship for a long time and y'all just broke up. You've been cheating, you've been fucking off your whole relationship.
Now that she's gone, nobody wants you.
Now that she's gone, you just out here awkward as a motherfucker. You think you're looking like this at a girl, and you really looking like this. You really being
like, girl, look at his ass. Look at his ass.
Yeah, like you really fucking being weird, man. Like you don't know how to talk to women. You only know how to talk to hoes. And now that you're single, the hoes don't want you. Hoes don't want single niggas. No. A lot of hoes want to be. They want you to
hoes
pay
like
them to be quiet.
The mistress.
Yeah, because they got hoes too. They don't want your ass. It's a dirty game, Jonathan. It's a dirty game, man. But
it makes me sad.
This is the way society is nowadays. I ain't gonna lie.
Do you want to be married? Do you want to get married?
Yeah.
Do you believe in marriage?
In what sense?
In the sense of, I guess, traditional marriage and it being like you and me forever.
Oh, like relationship wise or like financial wise?
Not financial.
Yeah, like of course, like I don't want to be old and alone.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I've really fucked with my situation. So it's like, I don't have enough energy to really play around. You know
I'm
what
scared
saying?
of marriage.
I was.
I want to be married though, but God, you just said 2 of your friends is the only one. If you cheat on me
But they're
and we
like
went
your-
before God,
But they're like your friend that's fucking 8 months. They
Yeah.
met after
And
8
we gotta
months.
prove
and now we getting
everybody.
married. Like, nigga, like, bro, why did you marry this bitch? And bitch, why did you marry this nigga? Well, y'all don't even know each other. Y'all don't even like each other.
God,
Like
they
y'all
probably,
literally just laying pipe. You just laying pipe and fucking the shit out of her every night. And now you think
Y'all
that's
got
enough to
kids
get
and
fucking
shit.
married. You fucking stupid. Hell nah. To me, I'm not getting married until I'm financially able to. You get what I'm saying?
do you believe in poly?
Like having more than one joint?
Yeah.
Fuck no, that's stupid. I understand.
No,
the
I'm not.
concept.
I'm talking about it's a relationship for everybody. Like even with your girl, if she was into that, like
No, I don't got that energy. That's too much. Now I gotta worry about you. Get the fuck out. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to deal with that shit. I don't want multiple wives. I don't want that shit. Not in this society. This is not
because
Africa.
of inflation.
This is not Africa. This is not Africa. Like you know what I'm saying? Like it's easier for me to deal with just one woman that I care about. I could devote my energy to that than to have to worry about multiple personalities, multiple women, multiple needs.
Okay, what about if it's just one girl? I mean, 2 girls, not multiple.
Fuck all that. Like I have
it looks very exhausting.
It's
to you.
exhausting. Like I don't need all that. Cause I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like I'm one of them niggas that sometimes I need my alone time. Sometimes like I hate the fact that I have to share a bathroom with my girl. I hate that. You know what I'm saying? I can only imagine if 2 of them. I can only imagine 2 of them. I can only imagine having to go out and do shit. And I got to take care of 2 women, or better yet, you know what I'm saying? I got multiple kids and I got women. Like leave me alone. You know, eventually I'm gonna check out. You know, I don't need none of that shit. I don't need that. It's easier for me. And I'm gonna be honest with you. I've never seen a poly relationship last that long. Every time you did, like even the celebrity ones, how long they last?
It don't be.
You just seen the little stud and the other girl and the other boy that was together. That shit lasted like what, 7 months? Because too many personalities, nigga. This is not Africa. You know what I'm saying?
Why you keep saying
because
that?
everybody want to keep talking about, well, back in Africa, men had multiple wives, bro. They also was raping 14-year-old girls. They also have arranged marriages. Like these niggas also, women don't pay for a damn thing. That man take care of everything. That's not you. I don't give a fuck how many fucking finance classes you give out and credit fucking classes you give out and how many social media shit. Stop it. Stop the cap. That shit's not gonna last. I don't give a fuck. That shit's exhausting. You don't got the mojo. You're not him.
So you don't have a lot
riz.
of love to give.
I don't. I have 3 women in my house. My girl and my 2 daughters. That's a lot of women.
Yeah.
That's a lot of girls I have to spread my love with. All that extra shit, man. Hell no. I be tired sometimes.
Yeah.
I be tired. And the second somebody say something I don't like, I'm ready to. I'm outside. I'm going in my car, smoke a blunt. You know what I'm saying? Get out my face. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, imagine that. Imagine I have to argue with this girl. I'm having a disagreement with this
And they
girl.
gonna rally up against you like he did.
Yeah, and now I'm ready to square up. You know what I'm saying? Not for real. But you
No,
know
because
what
we
I'm
don't
saying?
beat women.
No, we don't beat. Oh hell no, I ain't that type of nigga. Fuck
Don't
out.
raise your fist.
Nah, it depends on the situation. If a woman trying to kill me, what I'm supposed to do?
Get out of there.
Nah, I'm not running from that shit.
So you gonna beat her up?
I'm not gonna beat her up. I'm gonna get her off me. I punched my baby mom in the forehead one time and knocked her out. She went to sleep. But let me tell you what happened. She came at me with a knife and I had my kid in my hands.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying? So let's not forget that. When you make this real, motherfucker, don't you fucking stop that shit right there.
I have punched my baby mom in the face. All right.
Yeah,
Welcome
don't
to
do
the
that
savage.
shit. She was drunk out her mind and had a fucking butcher's knife in her hand and was stabbed. RJ was there. She stabbed through the fucking door. Like on some Jason, on some, what's that shit? Here's Johnny. Stabbed through the fucking door. Punched her arm through the fucking door, opened it, and came at me with a fucking knife.
With the baby in your hand?
When I had the baby in my arm the whole time. When I seen her get through that door, I put my daughter down and I fucking boom as hard as I could.
Were you
And
scared?
the police came. Her friend called the police, bitch ass fucking bitch.
Did you get in trouble?
So the police came and I told them I was prepared to go to jail. I was like, yeah, because she at this point she's just not waking up when the police get there. She went to sleep. Like when I hit her,
She knew what happened.
she got up. She was like this. She was asleep. Like I hit her hard.
Oh my God.
She was asleep. And then when the police got there, she was just getting her wits to her. You know, so I hit her with one of those. Get your bitch ass up. You know what I'm saying? Cause she had a knife in her hand. So when the
Was
police,
the knife still in her hand?
when the police got there, she took the knife and put it in her purse, tried to hide it. So I told the police to check her fucking purse, man. She tried to attack me with a knife, and I did what I had to do because my daughter's in here. You know what I'm saying? And my daughter was no more than like 1 at the time. Said my kid's in here. She tried to stab me. They didn't believe me at first. I said, check her purse. When they checked the purse, not only did they find a butcher's knife, 2 natty ices fell out her purse. 2 natty ices. She was drunk as fuck. She went to jail. And my dumb ass, as a victim, the victim I was, guess who picked her up in the morning?
You did.
As a fucking victim, because you know what I'm saying?
I know you didn't mean it, baby.
Oh shit. I felt bad because I knocked her ass the fuck out. And I felt bad for that shit, but she had a knife in her hand. And she was...
Nice.
I got out that
It's
situation.
crazy.
Though.
It's crazy girl pussy better than sane girl pussy?
I think loyal girl pussy is the best.
Okay.
Like the girl that's not fucking around, even if y'all not together, but you know she's only fucking you.
Yeah.
And you know she only wants to fuck with you. That's the best pussy. Insane girl pussy, that shit be dry. Nobody want that shit. You got too much energy. You got too much negativity. Your pussy dry. That shit negative. Nobody want that negative pussy. People think, niggas.
What? What's
see,
the logic?
Because niggas be so in love with some of these girls' looks that they think it's really it's insane girl pussy that they love. No, bitch, you just love the way this girl look. You don't really like this girl. You don't really. You love her fat ass. You love them nice titties. You love the way she suck your dick and shit. You don't really fucking love her. You know what I'm saying?
I hear that the girls that are kind of like toxic and crazy and shit like that, they have like a lot of, I guess energy in the bedroom. So that's what makes it good. I would know because I'm sane.
So the same girls. Same girls. See, the thing about same girls, they got that good shit when they like you, when they fuck with you. That's when that insane shit. Maybe it's my age. I don't like that shit. You want to act crazy? Get the fuck out. Get the fuck out.
You was Martin all day.
Yeah, you want to act crazy with me for? No, don't act crazy with me. You want to say you start yelling at me, trying to put your hands on me, breaking my shit. I'm calling the police. The second you break my shit, I'm calling the police. I'm suing you. Fuck you. Get the fuck out of here. You would have sued me. I'm not one of them bitch ass niggas that go and break a girl house. We break up. I'm not gonna go fuck with your shit. I'm not doing none of that lame ass shit.
Because that is whack.
That shit lame as fuck. Don't do it to me. Don't. I work hard for my shit.
Absolutely. You can always tell the motherfuckers who ain't got nothing.
Yeah, you want
the
to come break
motherfuckers
my
coming
shit?
breaking up shit. You ain't got shit.
Let me tell you something. I will fight over my home.
Yeah,
you come in my
fuck
home,
yeah.
you start fucking up my shit, breaking my TVs and shit. I'm gonna break that TV across your fucking head. Yeah, I'm not fucking with that. I don't like shit like that. I don't like. I'm not an aggressive nigga. I'm not an aggressive nigga. I don't put my hands on girls. I don't do shit like that.
But if she break your TV, you breaking her.
I'm breaking her neck. Fuck yeah, and I'm calling the police right after. Get the fuck out of here. Hell yeah. You gotta start calling the police more, nigga. If she put sugar in your gas tank, call the police. If she fucking slash your tires, call the police. Get that bitch locked up.
Have you ever did any crazy shit like that ever to a woman ever before? Slash your tire, anything?
I'm scared to go to jail. I'm not fucking slashing your tires.
What's the craziest thing you did?
Nothing.
Ever?
I've never done anything to a woman's property.
You ain't never.
Oh, my mama. I don't do shit like that.
Okay, maybe not that because I've never did that. But you ain't never rolled past a house, pulled up on someone you weren't supposed to. That kind of crazy?
No.
Okay.
I'm not, no. I get pussy. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not one of those niggas that's like, oh, let me go drive by her house and see what she doing, what nigga over there. I've done that accidentally. When I was pulling up to go get some shit from my ex crib, but she had a nigga over there, but I didn't go over there looking for her and trying to see what was going on. When I seen what was going on, I was hurt, but I left. I didn't touch nothing. I didn't break nothing. But I ain't going for that shit. Hell no. You want to call. You want to put me on camera. Look at this lame ass nigga. I'm over here with the eye ass face because I done fucking did some lame ass shit. Nah, man. But anyway, it was a good episode.
This was good.
Yeah, man.
Good.
You know, you becoming more and more of the team, man. I'm fucking with this. I'm like happy. I like this. I like this.
I miss RJ too, though.
Yeah, he got to handle his business, man. Yeah. But anyway, man, y'all got them. Y'all go to our website, check it out. What is it? What is it, though? SavageReportPodcast.com. You know what I'm saying? Subscribe. Show a nigga some love. It's free. It's free love. You know what I'm saying?
Free.
Also, shop for our candles. It's on there. You know what I mean? You got anything you want to plug in?
Yes. Leela Cares. I have juices. Beat 'em up. Green Goddess. And Aren't You Glad? And they're really good. Even though he didn't drink the beat one up.
the beet junk kind of hit me different. I ain't gonna lie.
I'm gonna give you an orange one next time.
Yeah, give me oranges. I love citrus.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. But anyway, we out this motherfucker. Y'all stay blessed. Hold it down. Peace.